Alright, what's the next song here? Okay, so now we're moving on to Blue and Grey. So it looks like we got the full group this time again. Right? 1, 2, 3, play. Guitar. Never gonna hear me cry about that. Although the sound kind of makes me feel like I'm gonna need to cry. Whoa. Okay, are you guys hearing that production right off the bat? I mean, they have turned up his vocals so that you could hear every crack in his voice, every breath that comes out there. And that to me is like a sign of trust in the artist, that you know that there's not going to be any imperfections, or if there are imperfections, they will be utilized to the advantage of the song. And you could tell, man, like his vocals sounded so good in the last song, you know? And I was talking about how he doesn't get that many opportunities to really show off what he's capable of doing because there's so many people in the group. But automatically, right here, he got another opportunity, and it sounds so good. Sound from deep to high, from like low to high, so quick. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Dude. Again, like Suga with these fast raps over the slow beats and just knocking it out of the park, going double speed because it sounds better. Just so many rappers would take the easy way out, and he's just not doing that. I'm trying to read these lyrics. That verse was awesome and so heartfelt, and the cadence was there. Yeah, and I've said in songs in his solo tracks before, when he gets really deep and emotional into that state of mind, like you feel it in his voice, like he reaches out and grabs you with the sound of his voice. He's not just trying to say the words, he's trying to emote them. You know what I mean? Like he wants us to feel it with him, and he does such a great job with that. Man, you hear him keep that going without even taking the breath there after Heavier into the I am, and just going super high. He goes from a head voice into this, like, I mean, I guess it still stays head voice, but it gets more solid. No breath in the middle of it. Oh! I would love when V goes low. Jesus, these lyrics with the way that they're... I'm losing my shit over here Inside, obviously, because I don't do it often outside. That would be gross. Over these tandems, these duos, the way they're setting up these pairs, it's so great. And I'm trying to like really focus on the lyrics here because they feel so important. You know what I mean? And so personal that I don't want to miss out on the talent that we're hearing in the background. Not the background, the foreground, but with the vocals and these tandems and how they're harmonizing together. Jimin going super high, V going real low. This is so sad, but like also so relatable, and makes me really like them. And you hear the production there coming one. If you're not listening on with headphones, I don't know if you notice this, but it's coming out of each ear. That's cool because of what he's saying, you know? Wow. These lyrics are really, really cool. It's cool. I just wanna be happy and it's only Dude, they have so much range. It's crazy because, you know, I believe V did what JK did here. And Jimin, I think, like that in the very beginning of the song, that was V's part, right? He did it like really low and really with cracks. And then JK and Jimin took over that part. I believe it's the same part. I could be wrong, but it sounded very similar. And they split it in half, and they both sounded totally different doing it. And now V's going to come in to follow up, and he's going to do the high part here just to show he can do that. Just to show that they can replace each other in these parts and really nail it anyway. Oh, and he did it different too. He added his own inflections there. It was different than how Jimin did it the first time. Listen to the bye. His own twist. And Jin, his style was totally different also. He was doing these like real short vibrato hits which cut off at the end of each word, which was once again a totally different style of singing this than the other guys have. It's cool. It's not just the lyrics that feel so personalized, it's the way that it's the delivery also. You know, it feels better, it feels like it connects more when it feels like it comes from a specific person rather than like a sound. You know what I mean? Like when you could say, oh, that's V singing that, or that's Jin singing that, whatever. It feels like you can connect to it more than if it was just a generic, good-sounding voice. This is Tae's song. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful and sad, but beautiful. I mean, excellent. Just another another really solid, and this is, they're kind of following what I was expecting it to be, a very sentimental sounding album. I'm just real quick going to see who wrote this song. Jisoo. Let's see. Noise, Suga, RM, J-Hope. Oh, look, rap line in here big time. And V is on here too. So V is not credited on any of the other songs, it looks like. And this is kind of exactly what I expected to see. I expected to see V on the writing for this one, because it really felt like it was catered towards his ability to sing and show off what he's capable of. And I thought that he knocked it out of the friggin' park. It was beautiful. And lyrically, a lot of them are involved, obviously. But I thought that he just really, that felt like V's song, you know what I mean? And it was really, really beautiful.